That's what y'all believe in. Even though when I post the shit on my page and I break it down sentence by sentence, that shit don't make sense. If that made sense, A, B, C, D, E, and F wouldn't happen, would it? Y'all be sitting there like, damn, that does make sense. Next sentence. This is not real, because if women really felt like this, they wouldn't do A, B, and C, would they? Give y'all opportunity to rebut me? No rebuttals. Nothing but crickets. So I break down these false beliefs. This is stuff that life coaches tell them. This is stuff that world-renowned people that get flown all around the world tell them. Real shit. It makes them feel good. They believe it already. It confirms what they already believe. Shit, you can always sell a happy ending. And especially the ones that attach it to God. I had a woman on one of my posts this morning. She commented about something like, man, I'm new into dating. I really want to get back on point. And so I was like, man, I would strongly recommend you spend the $5 and watch the dating seminar I put in my profile. Her response was, I'd rather just keep praying about it. I swear to God, her actual response was, I'd rather just pray about it. So when you have the dudes that tell them God has the man for you and God wants you to do this, and when you put it all on God, you Gucci. You Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the easiest type of advice to give. You never have to take accountability for nothing you say. You can always blame it on God. So when something good happens, it's God did it. When something bad happens, you blame it on the devil. The woman doesn't have to hold herself accountable. She doesn't have to improve her dating. She doesn't have to make any changes. She doesn't have to reevaluate her thinking. She doesn't have to reevaluate her system. She just gets to say, I'm going to pray about it, and then it's going to be all good. Go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go right ahead. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. I'm not telling you not to believe in God, or I'm not telling you what to believe. But if you think that just praying is about to instantly make you familiar with what you're doing wrong, you know more about faith than I do. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to tell them what to think or believe. But if it don't make sense, it don't apply, right? So when I talk about why men are so prepared for women, it's not like women have this belief that, okay, yes, scientifically you're unique. Your DNA is different. You're an individual. We understand that. But a lot of the things that people do and the way people behave are very common to others. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like the same type of music, you do the same type of things, eat the same type of foods, you go to the same type of places. So y'all are not as different as y'all may think. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a different combination of choices, but the range of choices is not that different. Y'all wear the same clothes, y'all look the same, y'all shape the same, you're the same heights. Like, so men have dealt with women like you before. That's how he's able to establish a type of woman he likes. That's a part of a dating strategy right there. A man gets to go into it already only approaching the type of women that he already likes. That's intentional. That's by design. He approaches the type of women that he likes. He already knows what he's trying to accomplish. It's not to make her his wife or his girlfriend. It's to get communication with her. He's trying to get some contact information with her. That's a man's only goal when he approaches a woman. Get her contact information or give her yours. It's not what y'all say. It's not, if a man wants you, anything, he'll bend over backwards. He'll give you the world. He'll move the moon to be with you. No, motherfucker. He's trying to get some contact information with you. That's all. That's the only. If a man fails that step of dating, he's never gonna get pussy. Fellas, am I lying? Am I telling them anything that's not real? If you go and approach an attractive woman and you sit there and talk to her in a club for 30 minutes and buy her 3 drinks and don't get her number, did you accomplish anything? Absolutely not. Nothing. You didn't you did not put yourself in a position to get any closer to dating that woman. At least not that night you didn't. And so when you think about years and how many women men have approached, how many women they've had conversations with, how many women they've got to know, how many things that they've observed that they dislike about women. That's why men have a much higher rate of success, especially when you combine that with the fact that they don't want the same things women want. So he's not going around with wedding goals and all this shit in his head. He's focused on, let's get to step 1 with as many attractive tricks as I can. That way I can start weeding through the ones I like. The ones I like, I'll spend more time with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a common sense type of approach to dating that has been proven to work. So, if women's dating strategies were consistently working and consistently putting them in a position to get with the type of man that they want to be with, consistently helping them avoid fuck boys, consistently putting them in a position to not get hurt, then I would be all for learning about the female dating strategy. But it's clearly not. It's clearly not, right? If it was this great information, if it was this wealth of knowledge that was so critical to having healthy relationships, why ain't all the thousands of pages that post it ain't helping y'all? If this female perspective, if hearing how women feel about it and how women want it to be was so powerful, we have thousands of people that do it already. Why is it not helping? Why do we still have so many women that are miserable, that are giving up dating, that don't believe in love and all this type of shit? Something's not adding up. Something's not making sense here. Think about that. If hearing of the female perspective was so beneficial and it was going to make so much of a difference, why aren't all the people that are promoting it, all the men and women that don't do anything but give the female perspective, nothing but talk about what women dislike and what women think? Why isn't that helping? Think about it. So that's why I tell y'all, it's more beneficial for you to learn how real men think and operate. That's not me telling you how you got to act or what you need to do or how you need to behave. Common sense should tell you how you should think and behave. If I went to a seminar full of men and I gave them five things men do that stop them from getting pussy, 80 to 90% of those men are going to take that information and instantly start applying it. Instantly take that information and start to apply it to how they engage women. So when I tell women, don't do these things because they push away the type of man that you want to marry, these are the type of things that make him fall out of love. These are the things that make him cut off a woman. These are the things that make him view a woman as not being wife material. These are how many women are not going to be smart enough to say, well, damn, I'm not going to do that. Damn, that made sense. I'm not going to do that shit. That shit don't make no sense at all. That's what the intelligent person is going to do. Not come up with the exception to the rule. Not come up with, try to find a reason to find fault in the rule. Not complain about the way the advice was worded. Do you think that those boys at that seminar would be complaining about my delivery if I was telling them how to improve their success with women? Absolutely not. No, they're not. I don't care how it's delivered. They would care about the content. And so it's the same thing when it comes to relationships. Y'all don't understand men. A lot of y'all didn't grow up with men. A lot of y'all are emotionally driven. So you don't understand the logic behind male behavior. You have misconceptions about the things that happen with men. And I point them out all the time. Look at how many times I talk about how women can only focus on things that either benefit them or hurt them. Like those are really the only two areas that women really engage in discussion when you talk in relationships. They want to keep all the traditional things and all the things in place that benefit them. And anything that is not beneficial towards them, they have an issue with. Or they want to change. Or they want men to change. And so a lot of times, that's why their thoughts are hypocritical. When I put up a post about a woman leaving a man, you'll see certain type of comments. Women will instantly take the woman's side, explain why she should have left him, why he was a bad dude, etc. Let me put up a post where the woman is being messed up and the guy decides to leave. You would think they'd say, yeah, that was messed up. He should have left. Most women don't. They instantly take the woman's side on the opposite spectrum and criticize the man for leaving. When I talk about cheating, what do women always say? A man should just leave. A man should just leave. A man should just leave. When a man just leaves, he gets criticized for leaving. So it's like, well, damn, what you supposed to do? They said they wanted men that I'd respect you so much more if you did this. Then when men do it, it's a problem. You never cared. You never loved them. You don't give a fuck, etc., etc. So a lot of the stances that they take are hypocritical because they're emotional based. You know what I mean? Like they're not based off the logic of the situation. So overall, now some women get lucky and they have somebody in their life that was able to school them. They have a coworker, a best friend, etc. They end up with a dude that's at the point in his life where he's ready to settle down, where he has communication skills to be able to talk through her irrational things or correct some of her behavior, and he's patient enough to deal with it. He didn't just cut her off. He really cared about her. You know what I'm saying? Like how I did with my wife. A lot of stuff she did that used to really piss me off and get on my nerves. But I loved her. I cared about her. I was trying to make it work. A lot of a woman can get lucky like that and get a man that has all the credentials she's looking for, is willing and able to help coach her through it. You know what I mean? Like talk her through the mistakes, because in most instances, their dating experience is significantly less than a man's. And that was the case. My wife dated like 5 or 6 dudes. I fucked over 100 chicks. So if I fucked over 100, how many of y'all think I've talked on the phone with or went on dates with? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. She only dated a couple of dudes. She went to college with her high school sweetheart. She met me her very first day of college. You know what I'm saying? Like, so from day one, she had a real dude approaching her and hollering at her. She ain't, what experience she got? She got experience now. She's been married. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been married for a long time. So she can talk about her past mistakes, how she used to think, what she used to do, why she don't do it no more, etc. But she didn't come with this wealth of knowledge of understanding how relationships how things are supposed to stay smooth. You know what I mean? Like, and so like, even like when people talk to me about like what's different now, like shit, I'm not inclined to cheat now. She ain't using pussy as a weapon no more. She ain't treating me like I'm her child no more. She's not acting like she understands what I think and feel no more. So I ain't really changed. I'm the same motherfucker since we was kicking it. My behavior's not changed. My attitude's not changed. The things I do in the household has not changed. Nothing. The only thing, I've gotten older. And now that I don't have the motivation that I had earlier, I don't need to fuck other hoes. I don't need to do the type of shit